What's up YouTube, Jack Sutcliffe here and welcome back to JS Fitness. Now today we're going to be talking about a supplement that is by a company which I hold very dear, and that is Scivation Xtend Perform. Now Scivation, from what I know of anyway, they were the first to really introduce this BCAA intra-workout kind of drink back in the day, long ago. And they were kind of like the market leaders on that, the amount to be having, setting a standard, you know, the 2-1-1 ratio. So yeah, that's just a little breakdown of the company. In terms of products that they offer, like I say, you know, they've got the whole range. They've got the post-workout, they've got the pre-workout, they've got the intra-workout. I'm pretty sure that they've got a protein, but I can't say I've ever seen that or even really thought to look for it myself. I know the glutamine's pretty good. I'm sure it's their glutamine I've had. Hands down, I've had some real good stuff, but I could be divulging, shall we say, because yeah, I've tried that much stuff these days. But anyway, back to this, Scivation Xtend Perform. What is it? Well, if you've ever had Scivation Xtend, which is the intra-workout drink, BCAA beverage to be taken during your workout, it is pretty much the exact same, apart from one thing, which, if you have noticed, they've put this little sneaky thing on the side, this Peak O2, and what this is the thing that sets this apart from Xtend. That's it, nothing else. That is the only thing. Otherwise, they are identical to one another. But what is this generally meant to do? Well, like Scivation Xtend, it's meant to help your endurance, help with recovery, and with this Pico 2 stuff in there, it's meant to help with overall performance, power output, endurance, stamina. You know what I mean. You've all heard it before. You know the mottos. But anyway, what's in it? Let's get straight down to it. If you can't see that, which I'm pretty sure you can't about now, I'm going to stick a big one up on the screen so you can see exactly what we've got in it as we're going through it. So first things first that you need to all be aware of is that there is 5 calories in this. So if you are counting your calories, if you're down to single digits, I think things might be a little bit extreme, but I'm just letting you all know out there are calories in it in Scivation Xtend. There isn't calories in it, so just to be mindful of the two, because I did say they are practically identical, which they are. So anyway, you've got 5 calories, like it says, total 1.5 of carbohydrates, 0 grams of sugar, and 0.25 grams of dietary fibre, which is actually really nice to see a little bit of fibre in there, which I think that's to do with the Pico 2, which we'll get onto that in a minute. Next in there, you've got some vitamin D, 800 IUs, you've got some vitamin B6, sorry, you got some sodium, and you got some potassium. Pretty straightforward there. You've got the sodium in there for the salts, you've got the vitamins in there for the electrolytes. Give you that little bit of energy, that little bit of added recovery during your workouts. That's what it's there for. Then into the actual branched chain amino acids, you've got 3,500 milligrams of L-leucine, you've got 2,500 grams of glutamine, which is a hell of a lot of glutamine in a supplement. From looking at this, I'd probably say if you're getting this 2.5 grams in, and added kind of 4 or 5 grams in with your protein shake, chances are I probably won't waste your money getting an additional glutamine supplement. You're probably getting enough in. Why waste 20-30 quid on an additional glutamine supplement if you're not going to need it? But anyway, just advice everyone, just advice. And then, like I say, you've got the Peak Perform blend, which is 2 grams. Now this is what, if you go to the Peak Perform website, they're saying is the clinical dosing, the optimal amount to be having. I don't know how well studied this stuff is, because again, it's all down to branding. Again, I'm sure you know, but again, I can't go out there and say that too much, but again, I'm sure you know. Everything works according to these companies. And then we've got 1.75 milligrams of L-isoleucine, and then 1.75 of L-valine, which is pretty good to see. And then we've got the electrolyte blend, which, like I said, this is really good. This is going to give you your energy, keep you going throughout your workout, stop you plateauing, stop you feeling quite sluggish towards the end of your workout, which is what we all want. And then finally, you've got 1 gram of citrulline malate, which is going to help with kind of staving off, kind of keeping away the fatigue elements of your workout. Again, it is only 1 gram. You need about 6 grams for this stuff to really work, so it isn't much. But if you're having a pre-workout which has some citrulline malate, I don't know, about 3 grams in, you're probably going to be getting about 4 in. Again, it's still not the 6, but you're getting closer to that ceiling, so it's all going to help at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So I do apologise for that, the camera did just temporarily cut out. Had to swap the batteries. Anyway, so yeah, we've just got through the ingredient, well, kind of what it's made up of. In terms of the ingredients, now this is what I love. There's practically nothing in it. You've got, again, it's right down at the bottom. I'll show you. You've got your natural and artificial flavours. There are definitely artificial flavours in this. You got some citric acid, okay, malic acid, okay, same as what's in Xtend. You got your sucrose, yeah, okay, that's fine. Now I believe sucrose isn't in Xtend. Now I believe it's solely in here to help with the flavourings of this Pico 2, which again, bear with us viewers, we're going to get to that. The good stuff is coming, I promise you. And then you got your acetylene, however you pronounce it, your potassium, and then the FD and C red, which gives it the red colour, which we'll all see in a moment. So, Pico 2, this is what you're paying for. What is it? Basically, this Pico 2 is it's a strain of mushroom. Yes, mushrooms. 6 strains combined together to make Pico 2 product. Now, if you're wondering, oh my god, it's organic, or organically made, of whole oats, which, for you hippies out there, I'm sure that's pretty good. It's GMO free, like I say, it's organic, it's suitable for vegans, vegetarians, basically anyone can have this, no matter, oh, it's even gluten free, you name it, I'm pretty sure they tick the boxes, you can have it, you know, so you're all good there. So yeah, it comes from mushrooms, 6 strains combined together. And basically how this works is it's an adaptogen. Now I've had a look on adaptogens and they're a bit vague whether kind of it's a proper terminology, kind of whether they actually work. Who knows? I think it's kind of down to the reader's discretion to decide for themselves. So I'm going to leave that one up to yourselves to decide. Yeah, because I think that's probably the best thing, because I personally feel I have seen some good results from it. I don't think it's as high as what their website says. I think it was like 17.6% on baseline. I think that's a bit extreme. They do report seeing changes or significant differences within 7 days of taking this, which is pretty good. I think with creatine they say about 10 days. So to see a difference in 7 days, that's pretty good. But yeah, so it's mushrooms, difference in 7 days, up to 17.6%. I think it's a very extreme, but hey ho. Don't shoot the messenger, everyone. And yeah, basically it's meant to improve performance, endurance, power output, both peak power and endurance. Yeah, and that's about it. It looks pretty good on paper from how they're selling it. It's marketed very well. They're starting to get it into quite different products now, which is interesting to see. It's by a company called Prime Force. Again, it's one of Scivation's sub companies. I don't know what they call them, wherever you are in the world, whether you're in the States, sub companies. Yeah, it's one of them. And that's about it, really. My only qualms with this is it can be quite expensive. Now, Scivation Xtend in the UK for like the big 97 tub, I think it works out about 40p a serving, which is very generous, maybe even towards the 35p a serving. Now, to have this Pico 2 in, it's about 60, so it's about 50% more expensive, which if you're on a budget it can be hard to justify. Do I think it's justifiable? Probably not. You can actually buy little tubs of this Pico 2 separately and add it in if you want. What I would personally recommend is probably just sticking with Scivation Xtend. If you're wanting to try a new supplement, then definitely give it a go. It's still very affordable, but like I said, do just be mindful, it is a bit more expensive to get it in. But anyway, let's get down to this taste and mix test, because it's what you're all here for. It comes in 2 flavours, fruit punch and watermelon. I've gone for fruit punch. I never go for fruit punch because 9 times out of 10 they taste terrible. This tastes pretty damn good, cannot complain. Let's get my shaker and water. They say 10 ounces of water, 10 to 12. It does smell good every time you open it up. The way to describe it is, it's kind of like a tutti frutti sweet, now, which is candy depending on where you are. Now, if you've never had one, the only way I can describe it is, I wouldn't say it's fruit punch, but it's good. You ain't gonna have any issues with it. If you've had Scivation in the past, you know the flavours are bang on, you can't fault them. So here we go, a bit of a rounded scoop in there. Now, this mixes practically perfect. The only reason it doesn't, and Scivation Xtend mixes perfect. Now this mixes all the way down to perfect apart from one thing, and I can tell you exactly what that is because it's the exact same as Scivation apart from one thing. So let's give it a little shake. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Now it's still kind of spinning round. Give it a second, give it a second. That's what I'm going to try do. There we go. There we go. So, oh. Hang on a minute. Let's switch this up. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but that little bit of residue in the bottom, that is the Pico 2 straight up there. Other than that, it mixes absolutely perfect. Oh wait, hang on. There we go, I don't know if you can see that. But other than that, it mixes perfect. Let's focus this back in. Beautiful. In terms of taste, again, I'm going to show you straight up now. I think it tastes amazing, cannot fault this. I love this flavour to the point I've had the grape, I've had lemon and lime Xtend, blue ras, they all taste brilliant. I really love that grape flavour. Only because I do quite like the Gatorade grape. I would actually opt for this over the other flavours, to be honest. So when I do try Xtend again, I would most likely get this one because I really do enjoy it. But anyway, everyone, that's it. It gets a thumbs up from me. Do be mindful of the price on whether you can justify trying this new product, this new ingredient, this Pico 2. But as always, Scivation Xtend can't fault, and they're a great company with great products. 9 times out of 10, amazing value for money. You know, you just can't knock them. You have to pay 40 quid for, like I said, the 90 gram tub, for the 97 tub, but it's value for money. It's quit being tight, everyone. But anyway, that's it from me. Be sure to like and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of this review. I'm trying to drop you guys videos of the latest products literally as they come out on the day, or kind of within a week or so of them coming out, so it gives me a chance to give them a review and let you guys know kind of what's going on. So like I said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in a bit.